Wait, this is not the right screen. We're not here for tussle. We're not here for this. We are here for Teamfight Manager. There we go. There we go. That's the right one. Welcome back to Teamfight Manager. Now, sorry to people who wanted to see this continued a little bit sooner. Other things ended up taking priority, so we had to do all the things, but we're back. And Teamfight Manager is here to continue. You're getting you think you're getting swerved? You think you're getting swerved? No! No, I don't have the cunning for that. We both know I don't have the cunning for that.
You do, you just don't give yourself the credit for it.
Speaking of the game, I need to go see. Oh, great. Little 1% attack speed tank top. We can wear tank tops, guys. Actually, I should probably stream this to you.
Probably. I mean, yay.
Not that much of a delay, but.
Yeah, I don't think it's particularly a game that I need to be like right on top of.
Hello, Nogi.
You know.
How have you been, Nogi? It's been a while. I saw you streaming some. Yeah, it was Yu-Gi-Oh! Not super long ago. How'd that go? That's right. Let me take a look at the schedules. Remember where I was, because it's been a little bit. Okay, so we are in playoff mode. So weekly activities. Oh, what? Why was it? What do you mean horrible, Nogi? No. Give me money, Rochin.
Money? You don't need more.
It is not true. I only have $1,300. Oh, good God, Nogi.
Jesus. That is highly unfortunate.
Happy birthday. I am sorry that happened on your birthday. Good God.
Wow.
However, so we're in a weird spot. I'm kind of waiting for our next match at the moment. Vampire Academy is actually like plowing through people. Okay.
I don't remember correctly. We were doing pretty well last time.
Yes. So if I... Wait, no, don't use that. That costs money. We don't do things that cost money. Not waiting on a new computer. That, yeah.
The most herald thing I've ever heard in my life.
What do you mean?
You cheap bastard, that's what I mean.
I need the money. Speaking of which, I believe there was I doing more scouting? No, I wasn't doing more scouting. I have to wait anyway.
I don't recall. You were paying Jackson like $5 for bumping there. I don't, you cheap bastard.
Alright, sorry, I'm like double checking where things were because it's been a minute. So team statistics. Oh yeah, we're like just straight up statted better than everyone else at this point. So regular season, we were 13-1. Our very first loss, I think, actually was to Vampire Academy. And then we won every single match from there. Did you fire me? No, we're just playing a different game. You're good, Togi.
Yeah. Until we get back to the other one, it's just Harold wants to do a playthrough of this before we get back to Godfather.
I want to play through this one in the kind of like mental prep for Teamfight Manager 2 coming out, because still very excited for that one. Alright, so who are we facing in the finals at this point? Okay, the Sirens Academy team has made it through. We got a newspaper! Woo! Sorry.
Yay!
The equipment in this game makes me like, yay!
Like we're dogs now. We can use the newspaper, guys.
Nicely done! I do feel bad that this game implies that I'm taking all of the money from my players when they stream.
Is that not what you're doing?
It is what is implied by the game, and I don't like it. They hacked your stream? Oh, they hacked your Steam too? Oh, God.
Oh.
How did they get everything? Oh my God.
Oh.
Alright. The finals have arrived. Guys, we got a gaming chair! I'm actually tempted to use it soon. I don't think it's good right now.
Wow. We don't have to stand while we play anymore, guys.
I'm a sad puppy. Yeah, that's understandable, Nogi. That sucks.
Yeah, no, that's completely understandable.
There's a lot of people in this crowd that think that the Siren Song Academy team that is Sailor's Tale will win. Can I join team next draft? So you don't want to join the team too early in this one, Nogi, purely because players get rotated out. So I'm kind of waiting for people to actually get named characters in Teamfight Manager. In Teamfight Manager, I'm probably not going to have anyone permanent for a hot minute yet. And I don't want to be having you guys in here just to boot you.
Even his commentating partner doesn't have a character right now, so... This 2v2 is so weird.
I'll say 2v2 is a very different format for this game. However, in this case, we are first pick. I'm just gonna... No Archer. I'm just gonna grab Ninja. Who are you gonna pick? Swordsman. Let's just grab the Monk. Yeah, okay, that's the exact draft I was hoping for. I played this, but when I try to raise players. Yeah, this game is a little bit less friendly to early players, unfortunately. As someone who likes to be loyal to my players, it makes me very sad how much I'm encouraged to just boot them. But it is the case.
Not very tyrant of you, Harold.
I'm only a tyrant when it's convenient. Ooh, that was not a good ulti from the swordsman, and now the ninja's a coward, so he's made poor choices. Oh no. Please make good choices, Ninja. Thank you. Okay, it's gonna be close, but it is just a win. Barely. This is the thing when it is the 2v2, is the fights are super bloody close the entire time. Please ban swordsman next match. Tricky to fight against. Do I care about your opinion on the swordsman, Rojin? Because I don't think we've lost a swordsman all season. This time, I'm gonna make a brave decision and ban Ninja. Alright, let's see how this goes. I think this is how this has to stay, unfortunately. Are you gonna reach good players today? Definitely not. Unless the game progresses faster than I remember, it's probably gonna be the next stream I do of this where I'll actually get players that are gonna be sticking around. No, sniper, stay away from them. That is your job. It is not to approach. It's actually quite the opposite. Hey, he completely whipped his ulti. Unfortunately, Swordsman fixed that situation. I feel like one of my guys is constantly just whiffing their ulti, and I don't know what happened. Okay. Unfortunately, this fight just got away from us.
Yeah. So maybe don't ban Ninja.
See, I don't think the Ninja is the problem here. I think the problem is they banned Knight, and Knight is the best tank at this stage. We had this game.
Maybe you
I know
should
we
have banned
did.
Swordsman.
We did. However, after hearing all the whining, I see why we lost. I just wanted to pick someone's characters. That is fair. It's you don't really get to pick people's characters in this game unless you had a mod that let you.
Oh my god.
That's right. There's not naturally a time on this. I could just sit here forever. Fine. Actually, I think Fighter was the bigger problem, so I'm gonna ban Fighter because I don't really like playing it. I'm gonna grab Knight. See, can you make them relearn actual people? I only, as far as I know, you can just sit there. All you can do is sit there remaking them relearn random people, which I thought was slightly counterproductive.
Productivity is overrated. I spent the last hour of my shift being anti-productive.
This is
I
why
didn't
we're
get back from my I didn't get my lunch break until like 2:30, so I didn't get back until like 3 o'clock, and then I got off at 4, and I still had another 10-minute paid break to take. So
Sniper whiffed her ulti.
yeah. Oh wait, that's good.
Get out of your piglet. You will not carry shit. So you spent the last hour of your shift just kind of hiding, from what I've gathered?
Yeah, more or less. Well, because I was doing computer training, but they were kind of using the computer for general manager things. So I was just like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to be doing right now. So I'm just gonna meander around the store and make it look like I'm working.
There. Sorry, Shrine just kind of showed why I really liked that character in this game. I know a lot of people when this game first came out did not like Shrine Maiden, and I'm like, why? She is both your DPS and your healer. What is there not to love? Cool. So we know this is a win, unless something goes really south. It's a training improvement, if you're correct. Fair enough. Actually, worrying about who my people played was not something I remembered really doing, so I was very solely focused on getting better number people.
We know.
Yeah, so say Shrine is kind of busted at all times in this game. I think she gets a little weaker when it's the big teams, like when it's like 4v4. It took them 2 ultis to get them both killed, but it did eventually happen. Yeah, easy win in the finals. We lost 1 game because of my foolishness.
As is per usual.
I can be a fool sometimes. Sometimes I've misjudged the meta.
Yeah, for someone who uses the meta as a catchphrase, you really misjudge it quite a lot, actually.
I can't wait for the Ghost and Vamp. There. My favorite character in this game is the Necromancer, and it's not close.
I do love necromancers, but I think we love them for different reasons.
I would say that is an accurate statement. However, hey, we got a police officer's uniform.
Yay? I feel like that's my response every time you get a piece of equipment, and this game is just, yay?
Is it a good thing? You can play random. Wait, what do you mean you can play random?
I just mean you can play like random heroes.
What doesn't playing random defeat the purpose of this game being primarily about the draft, though?
I mean, possibly, but
Now let's begin the awards ceremony of the Amateur League season 2021. First, we have the Champion Team Award. The Amateur League Team Champion is Villainous Esports. Congratulations. Prize money worth 400 gold, and the Amateur Golden Mouse will be awarded to the winning team.
they were so creative with the name.
Oh, random champion list, yeah. So for this one, I had this one set up as just the base game set up, because I was like, people that don't know what this game is necessarily, so I didn't want to jump into me doing how I do play this game typically when I played it. So I did the base setup of starting with the 2 players and stuff from there. Next, we have the runner-up team award. The runner-up is Sailor Song Esports Sailor's Tale. Congratulations. They will get $200 and the Silver Mouse. Okay, who do you think got the most kills in this season? Not who I would have expected. Okay, hello, Hermes. You were on a mission.
One
of the Frida Brion plays. The player who scored the most assists. Okay, so Frida Brion really should have made it here, and I don't know how they didn't, because they had the most assists and the most kills. What happened?
I
How did
figured
they?
if they had
How did they not make it here?
one person good, doesn't mean the rest are.
Well, it's two players. If one of them has the most assists and one of them has the most kills, so we get
Maybe
promoted to
more
semi-pro.
people split kills and assists.
They didn't show me who got relegated. Who got relegated?
Nobody.
Right. So we do have a renewal fee of $600 for the players, closer to 700. However, improve facility. Recruitment type scout, yes please. Add training points, yes please. And anything fun in here that won't bankrupt me. Train by categories, okay, we'll go with that. Training, okay, you guys all got... Sorry, a lot of you guys will not be being re-signed, and I apologize. I'm gonna keep just... World keep getting hyper aggro stats, that's fine. Flame, you're good there. I'm gonna balance you out a little bit more defensive stats. A little more balance. We'll also make you hyper offensive.
Hyper offensive in like the 2v2 seems to be kind of the strat.
See, it does depend a little
Unless
bit.
you're free to Rion.
Hyper aggro is definitely the stat character-wise, but stat-wise, it might not quite be there just because, like, the ninja might need a little bit more defensive because he's got, like, 0 HP. Can I actually, like, look at the stats of the champs right now? Champion information. Where? Yeah, HP 120. Natural defense only 10. The defense is way more important on people who already have high defense, granted, but it be what it be. However,
It be what it
for me.
I will still never get over the fact that my high school motto is just, it is what it is. Like, how fucking lazy were we?
We actually give our players a vacation? What is this? What? Oh, that's right. Okay, I forgot about this. I forgot about this piece of this game. So, event matches are here during this period. 5 matches, winner take all, with special rules will be carried out. Experience points and rewards awaits winners of event matches. This year's event matches are as follows. Jason. Contempt for Weaklings, Beast Mode, Say No, and Iron Wall. So in Iron Wall, all champions' defenses are increased by 200. Beast Mode, everyone moves faster. And Contempt for Weaklings is everyone will prioritize the lowest health enemy.
I mean, as they should to begin with, but
which one do you want to see?
Oh god.
Contempt for Weaklings is the most normal one. Beast Mode is also fairly normal. Iron Wall is probably the weirdest one of these ones.
Go with Iron Wall just for weirdness.
Yep, same 3 lads. Hey, we got a dress. We already have that one though. We can already cross dress. Okay.
Yay!
Oh, something I should explain now for everyone. Gold! God! Thank you for gifting a sub again. Thank you. How long have you been here, Cole?
I'll just be lurking sometimes. Like I said, welcome to having Cole in your stream.
Alright. Good lord. What was I about? Oh, so what I should explain now is how champion mastery versus like straight attack and defense work. So in the equipment you got like attack +2 or marksman champion mastery +2. Honestly, I just got here. Fair enough, Cole. Thank you for gifting us subs just the same. Champion, like the champion type mastery. Oh, what were you gonna say, Damocles?
I love that that's just Cole's entrance. Here's a sub.
Every time I hear the plasma gun, I'm be like, "Is that Cole again?" So just to go back to explain this real fast, attack +2 is like just attack. We increase the mastery. It's increasing both the attack and defense for that specific class or that specific hero. So like the reason the hero stats can be good is the hero stats straight up increase the attack and defense of the person, and it generally increases faster. I generally leave champion mastery alone when I play this game and just go for raw stats, even though it upgrades a little bit slower. So like for example, a different way the amateur mouse could be worded is all, like basically all characters +1 mastery. That's the equivalent of what the mouse does, if that makes any sense.
It does.
Alright. Weekly activity. Routine, you have a job to do. Make me money. Challenge to not sound like a villain. Impossible.
Pretty much.
A lot of press and proceed.
There's a reason it's called villainous.
There's a reason we're called villainous. It's because of me.
My character being involved is just fortunate coincidence.
So just a little thing that is just so you guys know when this little special event match is taking place. This is during the Worlds equivalent. So we got like Gen G, G2, Cloud9, RNG. Is RNG even still around? Or is that just like date when I got this set up? Either way, this is the World, so it's all of the best teams. Some of the teams only appear in Worlds because they're basically set up as these are from a different region. If I recall correctly, I did that for most of the Korean and Chinese teams. So like Rocat, Top Esports are set up as only showing up during Worlds. More newspapers! Give me something fun! I should have let them say whether or not who they thought was going to win it. The crowd generally is 50-50. Okay, in this specific match type, I have to imagine healing is broken.
Quite possibly.
So I'm just gonna make sure I get a healer. Give me Priestess. Give me Swordsman. I think this should win. But don't expect many kills here. As you can see, the ninja is like tickling people. Yeah, we're not gonna die in this until an ultimate's used. I have to say, I kind of hate the priestess heal sound effect. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't hear it, so it doesn't matter to me.
Can you not even hear from this Discord stream?
No, I can't. All I hear is you.
How did that happen? It's fine. Oh, sorry, this also rewards you champion, character training. And 300 gold! However, I think I'm gonna start scouting for local talent here. Well, that's not local talent, but a scout dispatch. I do like just like watching them roam around the little house sometimes.
Very like adorable art style.
I'm sorry, Flame, but we're just gonna keep these guys in. I'm sorry. I don't play subs very often, even in Esports Godfather.
No. Well, in Esports Godfather, they also get angry if you sub them out.
Yeah, they do. So I'm gonna ban Priestess. That was broken. These guys just hard committing to DPS. I respect the grind. I really do respect the grind here. So we will eventually get some more traits in this game that will diversify what we're dealing with. Sometimes you'll have people who have stats that make them attack the highest HP enemy. That's a very, very annoying stat. They actually got a kill this time. That's not fair. I picked a healer. Healing's supposed to make people invincible, right? That's how this is supposed to work?
Basically. That's how I interpreted it. Damn that it didn't work that way.
We're really just taking this time to show we are definitely ready for semi-pro.
We're just gonna murk everybody.
Actually, crap.
Sorry, I'm also getting tea right now.
How dare you? Is there... Where is, like, we start increasing the number of recruitment slots? Recruitment slot expansion. Oh, it's 1,000 gold. I can't afford that right now. I would love to do it, because I'd love to get some more of the scouting done, but it be what it be. So I feel like this game kind of like shows the way that the different approaches that you can take to Esports Manager, especially compared to Esports Godfather.
Yeah.
Overall, I think I want a mix of the two of them. I like having like the coach card, like the card style. for map plays, but I really prefer this engagement style. Imagine if every fight in Esports Godfather had the zoom in this game does. And it was just until one person.
That would be fun. That would be fun, but I'm also kind of glad the way they do it in Esports Godfather is like you can still see the engage kind of,
Yeah.
but without having to zoom in because there's usually multiple engages happening at once.
This is true. I just think it'd be cool if each of the fights was done in like this one little real-time bit.
Oh, I agree. I think I'm just also easily overwhelmed.
That's fair.
So a lot of things happening would be like, ah.
I do think it would definitely be an increase in amount of information you as the coach have to learn at the start of the game.
Yeah, I like how kind of forgiving Esports Godfather is at the start.
The game is very, very forgiving at the start. Okay, that's really sad. The plus 200 defense just means the sniper just doesn't do anything.
Poor sniper.
Poor sniper. Your ult doesn't even one-shot people anymore. I still remember doing the Esports Godfather. When does the difficulty increase? And then getting smacked across the face with a sucker punch. The moment I got to the, like, semi-pro. Well, not semi-pro. The pro league.
Yeah, as soon as you hit, like, the second league, you're just like, it's still easy. Oh, God. Why did we lose 8-1?
It was so bad. We had so many losses in a row. I can't wait to revisit Esports Godfather. I do think it's going to be a start from square one, because, good God, I do not remember the patch and the weapons anymore.
Yeah, no, I also lost track of where I was on stat keeping, so, like, a restart would be great for me.
Okay, now we can afford the extra recruitment slot, but we can't use it yet, so I'm just going to wait a week to do that. Hello, Seven. How are things going? It's been a bit.
Hello.
What have you been up to?
I love that I just happened to follow enough Australian streamers that Aussies and Kiwis is a suggested search for me on Twitch.
Wait, what happened?
So, like, on the Twitch home screen, it has, like, all WW on the live channel, like the live screen.
Yeah.
It has WWE 2K25, just chatting, Aussies and Kiwis. So apparently I just followed that many Australians or New Zealanders.
Good God, sir.
I blame Glenn.
Fair enough, she does have a weird sleep schedule. In that her sleep schedule does not really exist. But yeah, Seven, how has life treated you? I know Nogi's had some intriguing things. How have you been? What have you been doing? We got all the old things going! I really wasn't expecting to have an immortal ninja.
One of the ninjas sounds like a dope plot for, like, a movie.
Wait, what was that?
I said an immortal ninja sounds like a dope plot for a movie.
I think there's more than one movie with that as the plot.
That proves my point, does it not?
to a certain degree. From a certain point of view, it does. Iron Body, reduce incoming damage by 5%. That's such a strange ability for you to have with the people that you play. But I like the people you play. The only reason I haven't played Ice Mage yet is because Ice Mage in 2v2 kind of sucks. In my opinion.
That's so cool.
Hello, Gwyn! Hello!
Hello.
However, give me the recruitment expansion. Find me more bodies. I do like that the team management aspect of Esports Godfather is so much more involved than this one is.
Yeah, I do like Esports Godfather's like character building. Squishy.
I mean, I think it's kind of like it kind of shows the growth of this style of game because there's a few other esports managers that exist, but I really feel like a lot of them are a little bit too pulled back when it comes to in-game. I feel like these two do the best of the in-game side of things combined with the management, and I think Esports Godfather does a lot of very good things outside of the game, as well as in-game. I just wish the fights were a little bit more involved.
I do wish the fights were more involved because it is frustrating watching them get like one character down to like a 4th HP and then just ignoring him for the rest of the fight.
It's more than slightly enraging for me.
You useless god!
Case in point. I think that's why I get a little bit less frustrated with this one. Is I'm always just like, if I messed up, like it's entirely on me for misjudging how the team fight would play out. In the other one, it's just like percent chance miss, and I go like, why? I am doing okay as well. Win.
I've never seen someone focus backing out so many times.
That was a good ulti fighter. Nicely done, Rochi. I'm going to feel very bad when I have to get rid of you.
Dang it.
You got that so fast.
Yeah, I didn't even get a chance.
Holy. You were on that.
Glenn said, no. Be gone.
I will say, I do think this is a better chill game than Esports Godfather.
I agree. It's a lot less involved in a way of like the team fight. You just kind of let them do their own thing.
I don't have to remember items. I don't have to remember what patch champions are on ability-wise, because they change. So, like, I can come back to this one after not playing for a month and still remember what's happening. That said, we still have to make TLH an actual person.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I've made so many people say.
I know. Alright, let's see how the World Championship went for those who got to participate.
Gee, I wonder who won.
No, this isn't our little back and forths. This is the actual World Championship.
Oh.
So the World Champion is going to be Dignitas. I think that's the highest achievement they're ever going to get. Sorry, I shouldn't say that.
That's rude.
Why are we taking your money, Gwen? What's the money? What's the money bags for? lost to Dignitas? TSM. Okay, that's a surprise. Sometimes the game does not mimic real life. I subbed to Sin for the final batch emote. Yes. Vinyl Cat got the most kills of the World's Tournament at 125. Most assists. Again with it? What the?
I love that that's whole just,
Cole!
I'm back. Here's your sub.
Who even is that? Who even is that? Who did you give the sub to? I don't even know who that
I
is.
don't know. Somebody born in 1963, apparently.
It can't
Or
even
someone
be
who's a
Mama
real
Harold.
big fan
It's
of you.
too old to be Mama Harold.
So we have to say Mama Hero.
I would like to say that yet again, Team Solo Mid, most kills, most assists. Did not win. All right.
I hate that this game makes me want to play esports. Honestly.
I told you this one has PvP, didn't I?
Yes, and I believe my response was, stop getting me to try and spend money.
It's
Hi, Mama Harold.
Hey, Mama Harold. Thank you for donating money to Rojin, those who did. I have seized his assets because I don't think he knows how to use them, apparently. However, what's the schedule from here? We're back on vacation. That's what we're doing. We're back on vacation.
Speaking of vacation, I know a couple that needs to go on vacation soon.
Very true. Very true. However,
They've been together for a year.
That is weird.
It really is.
However, we've been given a notice of game rules changes. The Teamfight Arena League Committee announced changes to the game rules starting from this season. There will be 3v3 matches instead of 2v2. As a result, the pick and ban of champions has been changed to as shown below. Banning stage 1. Ban 1 champions in order of blue side to red side. Picking stage. Each side picks champions in the following order. Blue side picks 1, red side picks 2, blue side picks 2, red side picks 1. Why are we being booed?
Because I'm assuming Gwen.
Oh, did
Gwen
anyone hear a boo?
I didn't.
Give me a moment. We can fix this.
Fix your stream, hell. Fix it. We must be able to be booed.
Oh. Why is the browser source offline? Oh. Un momento, por favor. Uno momento. Huh? Huh?
Yep. Look at the email I just posted.
Why no work? Test in browser. Our browser source is not offline. It is here now. Brief intermission. Why is this broken?
No, why did you break it?
Found alerts. Browser source.
Gwen, when did Franco get a dumpy emote? I'm so confused on when Franco got the dumpy.
Okay, browser source is offline and active. In that case, please refresh the cache of the browser source. Open the properties. Make sure that you've correctly implemented the sound reviews in our setup page. I'm going to just copy this, put it in, make sure it's pleased. Testing new sound in a moment.
I haven't type at all.
Shut down.
There we go. We're back. We're back. We can now use sounds again.
Yay, stop.
Okay, and I mean, I can change Cole, I can fix that. So, by the way, I believe that someone that you would fall for has now become a champion in this game. Damikos. And that is Magic Knight. And then there's also Berserker. So we got Olaf, and then Magic Knight I don't think really has an equivalent to League. At least, maybe Diana? Maybe? It's like a weird Orianna-Diana hybrid. A lot of AoE pulls people in to one specific location. However...
I love calling the alt for Night Knight on stream, by the way.
Wait, what?
But I love you calling me out by type on stream, dude.
I am sorry to everyone who is on this team. I wish you the best of luck, but Rochi and Wild Turtle are being released. Brittle body. No, Rinder, you suck. You suck, Rinder. Find me someone else. We got it.
That's what Under started playing. Decided to unmute itself right when you're just going, you suck! You suck!
Starting from this week, you can freely recruit players until the week 2 of February. Alright, welcome to the team tally. Okay, you like mages. So we're gonna put you a lot onto attack. Only one onto defense. Cole, how about you just here have some? What is your life, Cole? What is your life?
Cole is how genuine you think.
Do you guys want to wear an eye patch while trying to play a MOBA?
Absolutely. Why not make MOBAs even more? MOBAs are already difficult, but let's make it more challenging.
I can give you a frog mouse to compensate.
Make it a kitty mouse and we're good.
Rochi, you just made me $100. What happened here? At this point, Rochi might as well be called. Making me all the money.
That's so cool. Thanks to Comatose and Roxy's dinner last night.
Ordinary.
$100
Player
roll.
is of mediocre stats and doesn't have any traits. Why? Why? Find me someone worth having on my team, boys. I don't have many responsibilities at the moment, and I have a good paying job. So, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I can't argue with that. Vertical mouse sounds demonic. Why would you ever use that?
Vertical mouse? Excuse me? What does that even mean?
What does it mean? What do you... like, a vertical mouse is just one of those weird, like, tall mouses, I think. Let me look this up.
Bro,
Let's look up what a vertical mouse is. Yeah, vertical mouses are just demonic looking. Here.
Oh, ew. Gross.
Yeah, just... No. Why are you holding your
No.
mouth like a mug? Stop it. Stop holding your mouth like a mug. I don't know who you are, but you need to stop.
Matthew, get some help.
I'm just saying. That is the worst way I think I've ever seen to use a mouse. Okay, we need to figure out who we're taking a sponsorship from.
Fried chicken place.
So,
Oh wait, no, sorry, that's the other guy.
Fresh Avo, Hidden Mind Lab, Hyder Express, Shine Yoga Lab, Tomorrow Pet Food, Wolfgang Vision, Dream Subs, instead of Gamer Subs, lol, Kimmy's Factory, and Uptown Bus.
At least it's not Uptown Fun. Oh.
I think Tomorrow Pet Food is the best bang for buck. Because I'm not confident I can prevent a losing streak of at least 2. That's such a... It's so easy to accidentally lose 2 games in a row. Like,
Yeah, especially with like as few of people as there are.
and then there's here, is she have a win streak of 9? Like, yes, I know I got 13 last time, but I just don't trust that. I don't trust that. Yeah.
I mean, it depends. You could end up figuring out the like go-to combos super early and then just run with it like you did last time.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a little bit harder to do this time, but I don't know for sure. I'm happy I don't remember the release order of champions.
Just don't do what you did last with eSports Godfather. It get more difficult. Oh, it got more difficult.
Love for Red. All stats increased by 5. Okay, we don't need another coward. I'm sorry, Shay. We're going to take Cody's son. I could just take you both, but I'm truthfully planning on trying to get to higher recruitment levels sooner rather than later. So, no. Speaking of which, we don't really care about the veteran type. Where is the one I actually want, which is Rising Star? Where are you? Where are you? Recruit stars. Okay, no, that's different than recruiting rising stars. That's just making people have more growth stat. Where is this? Am I crazy? There it is. Recruit rising star, 3,000 gold. That's what I want. I am going to upgrade our little house here, though, because the current house is making me just a little sad. Now we got 2 gaming rooms. People can work out now, too.
You can be healthy.
Why would we do that?
So proud of it. Because health is important, so.
Since when?
I know you have northern skills.
Fear the blubber. Fear it. It's here. Fear it.
I can never not laugh when that's said. Just look at Roxy. Health is very important.
True. However...
Oh, that made me sad.
Yeah. There's a few of these where I couldn't remember what the actual team name was. There is a team TDK. There's like 3 people who might ever watch this and know Team Dragon Knights. I remember Team Dragon Knights from League. I see you. I liked that team. They very quickly stopped existing.
That was in a different esports league altogether.
One of the university teams is good enough to be semi-pro. So I like remember where I put all the teams. Got Devil's Grin. Forgot the Sailor still keep promoted with us. Unicorns of Love. You were so funny to me. Alright. So this time now AoE characters are a lot more viable.
I love the movie.
Cody's son. Wild Turtle has higher stats, but Rochin's been more loyal. I'm sorry, Wild Turtle. Rochin may be a coward, but he knows his job. And he's made me too much money.
He has made you a lot of money.
Okay. So, ban-wise, I don't want to pick Ninja, so Sniper's going to be out. Give me the Shrine Maiden. Okay, so they're early on picking to say, I want you to group up and fight me in a melee, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to go Archer. Frontline. I imagine they're going to pick another melee character. They got 2 people who like playing Monk. They got 2 people who like playing Swordsman. I'm going to grab Magic Knight and just see how it goes. I don't predict it'll go super, super well, but we'll try it out. What's being hunt? What did I say? What did I say that deserved a huh?
Who said huh?
Win. So, the ability of the Magic Knight's that little AoE that she shot out.
I think Gwen might just be playing with her emote. to be honest.
It's possible. And then the special ability of the Berserker, his passive ability, because he doesn't have an active one, is that when he gets below a certain percent of his HP, he has lifesteal. This fight went terribly. My bad.
Yeah.
We just don't have an answer to Berserker's extra tankiness from self-healing. That's the problem here. I should have picked Berserker.
Why does Berserker look like one of your cogs?
Wait, what was that?
But why does Berserker look like one of your cogs?
It does look a lot like Victor. Rather, Aiden. Sorry, I reversed their names in 2K24 and now still get their names reversed to what they were originally. It looks a lot like Aiden York.
Yeah, a little bit.
Do you know about Squishy Mania? What is Squishy Mania?
Squishy Mania. What about Gwishlash? Or Squishy Rumble?
Guo Gworsey.
I love speaking for very loud.
Please ban Ninja next match tricky to fight against. Rochin, I will listen to you. I will listen to you.
Squishy. What Squishy mean? Squishy mean is Squishy mean.
Fair enough, fair enough.
That's how you know.
They want Magic Knight. Okay, so I'm gonna go Berserker. Do I go? No, Ninja's banned. You banned Ninja, then didn't pick Sniper? You crazy? Okay, I can't really have the Coward on Berserker. Berserker's just gotta commit.
Solid will probably be solid. Wow, this also went well.
Wait, what was that?
Nothing around now. It was like 3-0 for a second.
It was
Like,
it was a very rough start. And now all ultimates have been used. I will say, when the fight goes to their side of the map, it goes very, very badly. On our side, it's fine, because Berserker will respawn. But when Berserker is respawning far away, it's really bad. But yeah, they wanted a DPS off, so I just put a wall in front of them and hope for the best.
That's usually the best strategy.
No, I didn't pick the best wall. The best wall probably still would have been Knight, but the actual best wall is not in this game yet. The actual best wall literally has a movement speed of 1. I did really bet. What do you mean? You are the pillar. Do not be discouraged. You want me to be mean? Why do these people want me to be mean?
All of these players want you to be mean to them. Why is that a stabby bunny? Oh, it's thin.
I love Stabby Bunny.
Stabby bunny like.
So, I'm gonna ban Ninja. I'll take Sniper. Thank you. Fighter. Magic Knight. Monk. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. It's possible I should have picked Berserker here. Or should have picked Monk Berserker. I just couldn't give up having no AoE against full melee. We're supposed to put the knives away? Tell that to someone else.
In the switch. With you know which one.
Ooh. This fight is gonna be real close.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh boy. Continue surviving, Monk. We need you to live. We need you to breathe and live.
Okay, there's a bit of breathing room.
Pyro! Fights are getting... The fights are a little antsy at the moment. I really wish I had two melee bodies to go with the Pyro. Maybe Sniper was the bait. Cody-san's outstanding rookie performance. Munda Pishai from the Daily Kuku. In a 2022 Semi-Pro League first round week between Villainous Esports and Conflict Esports, Cody-san, a recent addition to the team, has led us to victory. In the last match, Cody-san reported a total of 11 kills, 16 deaths, and 18 assists using Monk. Cody-san is expected to gradually increase his playing time. As our opponent has left a strong impression, everyone looked forward to seeing his growth as a player. Cody-san's done well for himself. At least in this universe. If I recall correctly, he did not do super well.
I would be an esports person. That went about as well as you can expect.
Whatever.
It depends.
So we need to save up for 3,000 gold and just kind of chill up until that point. So let's just check quickly how champions did in the first week. So Sniper is undefeated at the moment. Knight's undefeated at the moment. Pyro's at a 77.8% win rate. Magic Knight 70% win rate. And that's the only things above a 50% win rate. Holy. Okay. So Knight's been picked once, so it's one win is kind of irrelevant to look at. Sniper's gotten picked twice, banned once. Pyro is been in 100% of matches. Magic Knight 90. So these are the two win rates that are wild for how often they're being played. And Ninja's just not doing great. Either is Fighter. Ice Mage is the counter to Berserker, but currently not being used. He's also a decent counter to Ninja.
I don't like to use this job of 3 different logos on my spare phone.
Wait, what?
So remember how my phone was routed to like brick itself during an update
Yeah.
a few months ago?
Yeah.
So I finally got back into it, but now it's just kind of like my spare phone. Just in case, because I don't feel like going back to it.
Fair enough.
Because the phone I have now is much bigger than what my old phone was, so it feels weird.
We're in a weird place when it comes to banning. Okay, I'm gonna grab Pyro. I'm gonna grab Magic Knight. And we're just gonna see what healer I get handed. I'd like it to play Monk. Cool. think. We'll see how this goes. Axe dead so I don't get stabbed. Sorry, I just saw that, Nogi. That is so good.
Oh, random people.
So this fight's going quite a bit better than the last one has been. Unfortunately, we're burning all of our ultis right now and not achieving a whole lot. But now every ulti has been used and we're still in the lead.
If you can keep it like 5 kills off her at least, could be golden.
It is kind of a, once you get more than, like basically once you get enough kills that their entire team has to wipe you, you're generally fine. That said, there is a character called the Plague Doctor, where sometimes you will lose despite the fact that he need to wipe you twice, and it's very sad. Please ban Ninja next match. Tricky to fight again. Ninja sucks. You're fighting Ninja. I don't care that you don't like Ninja. This is like me and Fizz. I don't like Fizz, but Fizz is not always good. Do we understand? No sniper. We're gonna start this draft out with Berserker. We will see if Berserker Priestess can hold the line. Kind of. It did work. It did work. It got a little antsy in there, but it did work. Priestess is the character I've mostly avoided in my time playing this game.
It's so massive sometimes.
What was that, Ghost?
I said the Berserker gets massive.
But that is a stupid act to ignore it. Yeah, that is the Smith family.
Yeah.
They do not ever leave the house alone. However, Sailor's
No,
song has
no.
fallen. Their academy team has failed. Hey, we actually got an improvement. We have a mouse with a sword on it. Fear it. It is 100% safe. Our champion stats mostly the same from here. Yeah, basically, if Sniper was picked in the last season, like last little bit, it was banned, not picked. Priestess has been picked once by us and won. Pyro dropped heavily in pick ban rate. Still super high win rate. Magic Knight in most drafts, really high win rate. Fighters is also up there now. So far, Shrine Maiden has kind of sucked. Ninja's been real bad. Ice Mage has been real bad. Monk is trying. Swordsman's trying. Berserker's trying. Knight's doing a little bit more than trying, but not much better. And then Archer's kind of chilling 50-50. However, who of the Unicorns of Love been picking? You guys like all characters that suck other than Pyro. Okay. Now, something that I do wish this game did more of, which is have it like actually give stats for specific players.
No, it would be kind of dope. Make it a lot easier to like track stats.
Makes it a lot easier. It also makes it more dynamic when you're trying to look at who you want to specifically deal with on an opposing team. Okay, that's why these boys pick Pyro every time. They all play Pyro.
That would make sense.
Well, I'm gonna make them ban it. I'm gonna take your fighter out of here. And then that's mine. That's mine. Magic Knight. Monk. Alright. Hopefully that line can hold. Magic Knight doesn't have a hole. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be fine. I say that as they actually start breaking through. Lol.
Okay.
Okay, they using ults very early. But they did not get a super big lead out of it. Fortunately, our ulties were not ideal, but it's fine. Tally's little iron body is coming in so clutch right now. He's just surviving on like 2 HP.
He's still getting the kill. That opened up a nice little lead right at the end.
And you can look at the damage, like, Magic Knight's damage is so high when it's this many melee characters.
Like actual game people, then I'll start looking at the stats at the end of the game.
Even a monkey could do that performance. No, he did a good job. I love the rude responses you can do in this game. Pyro.
It's like,
We had one job.
and we failed.
Maybe go Shrine Maiden. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, they burned all their ulties though, and they're only up 1 kill. This will be a win. I will say the match, like the game to the playoffs for Esports Godfather is a little bit more hype because you know how like all those matches take so long. I kind of love it.
Yeah. These are all very similar length.
I mean, they all last
Kinda like
they
us.
last a specific amount of time.
Yeah, kind of like it lasts until it ends.
This one just being like a 2-minute team fight is a much different. Oh, did my stream implode? Rip. I'll have to merge those in post. So annoying. Guys, we got a prison uniform!
Yay, now we can play cops and robbers.
We can be the penal team.
Oh,
Isn't that exciting? Penitentiary esports. I need to stop talking before there's something too out of pocket.
You will be good at that sometimes.
Okay, yeah, the win rates have... Okay, it's Berserker is proving their worth. Monk is proving their worth. And Ninja's just... God. If anyone tells me to ban Ninja, I want to, like... I'm debating kicking them from the team. That is a 21% win rate. Do not tell me to ban it.
Yeah. But it's tricky to play.
I know it's annoying to face. It won't beat you. Please, trust me.
It'll only beat you if you suck.
So don't suck, smiley face.
Why does that also just feel like the most Roxy response? It sounds suck. Smiley face.
Because of the smiley face.
I feel like that's 100% a message to sent Toss before. Toss is like, I'm kind of nervous about debuting here. What if I suck? Just don't suck. Well,
Just don't, and you'll be fine. I don't know what your problem is here. Okay, I don't like how like, they have a fire.
regular basis.
Give me the pyro. I will say, I do wish that champion mastery also mattered a little bit more in this game. Like, I don't even pay attention whether or not my people are good at the characters.
It's quite ridiculous. This composition works. Let's just keep going.
Yup, it's just keep it going, boys. Keep it going. Alright, so we've got a lot of brute force AoE right now. And they picked a lower health melee team.
Easy run.
They are ahead in kills.
Oh, that's not good. So I look down for look away for 2 seconds, and all of a sudden you're losing, and then I look away again for a half second, you're winning.
Okay, after ults, we're even. Exactly even. God, I don't like that.
Anymore.
At least we're pulling ahead now.
Maybe.
But good lord. These fights get close.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how the larger team fights go.
What I will say is eventually they introduce some characters that I consider fundamentally broken, and you can get some very lopsided matches. I have gone matches where I never died in the 4v4. No, you did fine, dude. You did fine. We won. Stop being mean to yourself.
No, you have to tell him he sucks.
No. Only to wrestlers. Okay, we're going to no
Only
hyper
wrestlers
land.
get pulled.
We are in no AoE land.
That could be fun.
You know what? Let's just see what happens. Full melee team.
Not going around, right?
Normally, I would avoid a team like this, like the Blake, for the reasons you are currently witnessing. but it's fun. We actually are winning now suddenly.
That's basically the gist of this entire game so far is we're winning suddenly.
And they whipped their ulties. Only the ninja didn't completely whip it. Oh, so if you're curious about... There's a character in this game that is the vampire. And if I recall the mechanic of the vampire correctly, they have a little coffin that sits on the end of the map. And they go back to it when they get low. But they inflict like a permanent bleed until they get killed at the same time. 11 to 12, we pulled it out. Good God.
Some sort of.
We're in first, though. ELG has dropped the point.
Look, you guys are like kind of 6-game win streak or something.
Alright, so we got some
Apparently that 9-game win streak wouldn't have been too difficult.
The meta information that we have got for now is supposedly Magic Knight is countered by Pyro. Supposedly Pyro also counters Berserker. And supposedly Pyro also counters Fighter. Maybe there's a broken character in this patch. I don't know about you, but
You'll just be able fine.
So Magic Knight plus Berserker is 8-1. Fighter and Swordsman is 7-3. Good God. And Warriors have the highest pick rate. People are just not picking mages and supports, or marksmen really. The marksmen are not great with who's currently out. My hammy just tried to escape. Did they build a little hill again? I know he keeps building stairs. Playing with this game with the controller sounds infuriating. He tried to build stairs again. Why? Why does he keep trying to escape? Why are you banning Ice Mage? You guys all play Shrine Maiden. Do I just ban Shrine Maiden because you guys all play it? Or do I ban what's actually good? No, I don't want to accidentally lose access to something. Yeah, they gave me both. You absolute mad lads.
Interesting strategy, Tom. Let's see if it pays off.
He's being evil, I am scared. He's not being evil.
I mean, are we sure about that?
I am confident that the rat trying to not be stuck in a cage is not evil. It just wants to escape.
Not a rat, it's a rodent. It's different.
Okay.
Was that like somebody here could have told him?
Oh no, the swordsman still had his ulti. No, no, no. Okay, we are barely ahead. Okay.
So,
God. Hate how close that was for a bit. He is crazy. What do you mean he's crazy?
Have you met hamsters, bro?
I've met hamsters. The hamster that we had was never in its cage. Cammy the hamster was perpetually escaped.
Hamsters are insane, bro.
Please ban Berserker in the next match Tricky to fight against. I'm actually understanding of that ban request. So very well, I'll do it. Just for you. You want to ban Pyro? I will take Magic Knight. And you're picking into the I don't want to deal with AoE. What are you doing?
The other thing.
Let's go Ice Mage. Shrine Maiden. Let's just see how this goes. This could go very, very poorly. I'm hoping it doesn't. Tally's actually kiting people back. I love it. Unfortunately. We've actually balanced it out. This is going to be a very chaotic match.
Oh god. Can still move below.
They're currently ahead. They don't have a healer, so that is like that's the big thing is like when you don't have a healer, the kills get very swingy very quickly because there's no backup plan. That said, we're going to lose this one.
No.
Unfortunately, it's a little bit too much DPS. We're going to focus on being defensive. Gwyn, how has he proven to be crazy? I know hamsters have a history of being crazy, but what has he done to you? I honestly think the problem in that one was swordsman. More than anything else. So I am gonna ban that in case they try the same strat. Are you going to pick Ninja again? Yes, you are. You know what? Monk. We'll just see. Let's go with it. It's not ideal, but we'll go with it. Undertaker hamster. What? The under hamster. Oof. Oof, this is not going well. I may have misjudged the strength of my team. Ultimates have been whipped. Unfortunately, Pyro just kind of keeps getting murked by Ninja. This was a mistake from my end. I wasn't respecting the Ninja because of his 20% win rate. I should have picked. I should have picked a diversionary healer. I should have gone with the Shrine Maiden. We're still in first, but that was a dumb loss to take. Wolves Academy suck. It is interesting how much this makes me want to play Esports Godfather 2, though. Why was Whammy crazy? I don't know why he's crazy. He just is.
I'm sitting here playing Mobile Legends on my other phone. Every time you play a MOBA management game, it's like, I want to play MOBAs.
Look, I was so addicted to actually playing these for so long that it's just very natural for me to want to play something akin to them.
Yeah, I just have really, I want to save this now syndrome. MOBAs are kind of addicting.
Kind of?
Up to the very least. Don't mind me,
You've
not
got a
when
very
going to the
not tanky team. I am so tempted to just forego a healer like Sniper here. Because they have no front line that's actually tanky. Let's do it.
first couple kills.
Wait, what was that?
But it's always good to get the first couple of kills.
Yeah. Getting first blood always feels nice. Okay, they're starting to whiff their ulties a little bit. Okay, all ulties have been used, whether or not they were useful. We are still ahead. God, those were some bad ults. The thing I'm sad about is that so far we don't really have any of the super synergistic ultimates yet, so there's no real benefit for me to tell my people to ult at the same time. I think I pretty much carried the team this match. I wouldn't say you carried the team, my guy. You guys all did your jobs. Don't come back over here saying you carried the team. You had a job, you did your job. I do think it's really funny that no matter what type of MOBA adjacent thing I'm playing, I have such a big preference to just banning assassins.
I mean, it's fair, honestly.
Just like, get that out of here. I don't want that here. You guys are just picking this weird melee thing again. Except you don't have any AoE. The other little factor of the Berserker is when he gets below half, he also gets an increased attack speed on top of his lifesteal. Oof. Those were some not ideal ult until the monks. At least Tally knows how to use their ulti. Tally, I will concede that while I did give you shit, you're good. Yeah, my stream crashed for some reason. I don't really know what happened, Nogi. But we still here.
I've been doing that lately.
Yeah, it's been doing a little bit of more freezing up halfway through. I wish I knew why.
It was a very, like, random Or
Are you finally leaving the room, Coco, or are you just doing your thing? You've been sleeping on that tree for a while. They're praising me in the newspapers.
congratulations.
Coach the Herald and Villainous Esports sweeping victory. Villainous Esports is on a great run under Coach the Herald's management. Villainous Esports has recorded 4 wins and 1 loss in the last 5 matches. In the last match, Coach the Herald has utilized Vic Band to force him around Pyromancer as the main champion. That concerns the other teams will be able to hold Pyromancer in check, but experts are adamant that the Herald has a few more cards up of his sleeves. Fans of Villainous Esports have acknowledged the Herald's abilities and have high expectations for his further brilliant performance. Thank you, Steve Works of Pineapple Sports. Those were kind words. Over. Let's just take a look at the champion stats again. Sniper. I think I'm the only one who's picked Sniper, and I haven't lost with it yet. But 100% win rate with Sniper and Priestess. Those are pretty much all me, I think. Pyro, 75% win rate. Dropped heavily in pick ban. Magic Knight. Still really high in pick ban. 66% win rate. Swordsman climbing back up in win rate. Fighter climbing back up. Berserker and Monk sitting there. I got Ninja back up to 25% win rate. You're welcome. That was me.
That was me. You.
I didn't deal with it properly. I'm sorry. However, I really hate how high of a win rate Magic Knight has for being in, like...
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Thank you, Ancestor.
Yes. The overconfidence cost you yet again.
Overconfidence is my natural state of being.
And it costs you dearly numerous times.
And
I'm here to call you out on it every single time.
do I pick Priestess just so we don't have to worry about it at all? Or do I pick Shrine Maiden?
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for playing Karma in League. Bam, 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 bam. I don't have a bam, 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 bam. All I have is seizure emotes, as they were called by 7. So, they finally got their first kill. They all still do have ulties, which is mildly concerning. Did you just completely whiff your ulti effort? I'm so sorry, effort. That was not good. However, Tally never died. Tally is just quietly carrying the team. The opponent sucks so bad this will be an easy match. Don't be too overconfident just because you won with a superb pick and ban. Okay, you didn't want to be mean. You didn't want me to be mean to you that time. Fine. I can't get the read on you people. I can't get the read. What do I want to ban? I just don't. No swordsman. No swordsman. Give me pyro. Are you going to pick ninja? No. They did take Berserker away, though, which is a little frustrating. Knight is no Berserker. But we will see how it goes. So they pick Ninja. Okay, they did not pick Ninja. Ninja is what I was most worried about here. The Knight managed to live. What are you made out of, Rochi? What was that? Okay, Cody-san, that was a horrendous ultimate. I appreciate the attempt, but holy crap, that was bad. No, Tally has died. No. You were supposed to be immortal, Tally.
No. You say it was 11 to 5, 14 to 5. Totally not running away with this one or anything.
We definitely didn't win that one very, very easily. You died. I like that. Okay, the Link falling is such a good emote.
It really is. I love these emotes.
Can I stop getting the UFO mouse? I've gotten so many of them.
No. You need one for everybody.
Can I just say the most painful part about this house is just the fact that you have to walk past all the computers to get to the bathroom. And a shower.
Yeah.
If you just put that... Like, and there's not a shower on the same level as the fitness room. How are we doing on the sponsorship? Oof. We're pretty far away from the sponsorship goal. To the point that I'm actually kind of afraid we might not reach it.
It's on the 9-win streak.
The 9-win streak one failed. This one's get a bunch of kills.
The emote Glenn hates twice over, you know?
What emote
Two
does she
different channels have it. These from.
Don't be. Priestess ban? You're banning Priestess? Excuse me? What?
Usually Glenn pops up yelling bans the dumpy.
Okay, no, ban.
Glenn hates the dumpy. I don't even know why she hates it, but she does.
Or is it just a bit that you've fallen for?
If it's a bit, she's done very convincingly. Because this has been a very long run. For like the entirety of the time I have known her.
This time my response to Ninja was to just go, fine, I'll take all melee. I don't have to peel if we're all in the same range.
After the lobby.
Okay, they've burned all of their ulties. They are up 1 kill. Now we're winning and we've used 1 ult. Okay, we're gonna be just fine.
14 to 6 for them.
The Ice Mage is probably only ever going to have died the war. But we should be fine. Next kill wins. I think we actually might lose. Oh, he got his ability back up. No. Don't worry, Rochin. Who would I trust if not you? I can't get a read. Spider was actually really annoying during that. Do they try and pick Ninja again? Do I try and soul read the Ninja? I soul read the Ninja. Excellent.
Oh, it's fine.
Their early ult usage is a little frustrating.
They were starting to put a bit of a distance between themselves and you.
Okay.
And no, what had to keep up with the style of this sometimes? Okay. I thought it was about to end in a sudden death again.
It would have been so sad if it came down to a sudden death that the Ninja won. The Ninja is really good when it gets to sudden death. The opponents were so bad, this is going to be an easy match. Mate, they beat you round 1. They beat you round 1. What do you mean? That was such a fast pyro ban.
Nope, not dealing with it. Nope.
Berserker Priestess, good luck. Alright. No. Ninja! I misjudged Ninja again. potentially should not have banned Magic Knight and just seen if they were going to pick it. I really don't like not being able to have 2 tanks yet, reliably. There's only one assassin. It shouldn't be this difficult for me.
What's that? Yet again, overconfident. Your greatest rival.
It's why I haven't won a
Herald
match yet.
versus overconfident. Yeah, pretty much. Herald versus overconfidence, the greater rivalry than here.
You're not wrong. I don't like it. This is going to be a weird one.
Yeah.
This one could very easily end in an overtime.
Overtimes do not treat you well.
No, they have not treated me well so far. God, the Berserker's ability to just stay alive is ridiculous. However, we're gonna barely lose this one, I think. Oh, yeah, caught the sudden death in the air. We didn't hit the mage.
That was the quickest sudden death ever.
Please assign me a chapter with who I can be more proactive. I will consider. No ninja. I need mixed tag team. I need a mixed tag team. Paradise Lost is bouncing around in my head, but I don't know. I mean, the team name is entirely dependent on who's in the team. In my opinion.
Very true. Harold and I got lucky picking the mixed tag name for Common Coast and Roxy. Their names happen to just fit together perfectly to sound like another word.
Rockers!
This is a great catchphrase at the end of promos. When Roxy's not on the and I have to steal her other catchphrase.
I do think Roxy's probably gone through the most catchphrases as characters that have had catchphrases.
Probably. I don't think I really have a catchphrase for any of my other characters.
No, you whipped your ulti, Rochin. No.
Oh.
I mean, I can give you the details if you want, but it can be a novel and I don't want that. I mean, if you really want, Cole, there is a help me with the caw thing, and you could do it there. In the Discord.
Yeah. We do have a channel for that. I don't know why I keep saying we. Harold has a channel for that.
Because in many ways, this ended up
Harold
being
uses it a lot. What?
Because in many ways it has been Wii lately.
That's fair. I try and do my best to like help with everything.
Rochin, you like when I'm nice to you. Thank you for being not weird.
Not having the weird want to be mean to me, please.
Okay. I'm just going to continue saying no to ninjas being in my game.
That's probably a good idea because they bite you in the ass every single time.
Do they have enough damage to get through the line? It appears it's going to be just fine. We're cleanly in the advantage at this point. I couldn't. That ultimate series could not have gone any better. I do wish Roshin was actually trying to kite though, but it's fine. We make do. I will say I do need to actually start throwing some of these matches so I can get more kills per match.
My son for trying to actually get that.
Got new lad. The ghost is an annoying son of a bitch. Shield Bearer I really like. However, so I'm going to quickly show you why the ghost is a batch. The ghost is an assassin that grows stronger as it kills more enemies, but it cannot receive any beneficial effects from allies, and its weakness is that its initial stats are low, so it is advised that you use it when you can help it grow in a stable manner. Its ability is it's untargetable and moves to the lowest HP enemy, and then every single time it murks someone, it gets more attack damage and attack speed and recovers HP when it kills.
Oh. Yeah,
So it snowballs really, really hard.
Yeah.
This is when you try and actually pair the ninja with someone. Coco, what are you doing? Hey, Coco. Hi. Hi. Okay, so we got... Wait, why do we have off time? Oh, it's recruitment period. Cool. So, improve facility. Rising Star. Recruitment. You cost 500. That's a little annoying. You will earn this 500. So by the way, the stars are basically how much growth they have available to them. So the more stars they have, the more growth they have access to. So like Rochin is not going to get that much better. Wild Turtle, not going to get much better. Cody, Sun, and Tally actually have growth available. Rochin! You're crying. You make me sad when you cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. You make me sad. Don't do that.
Well, it's just me talking to myself.
Wait, what was that?
That was just me talking to myself on Puzzle. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. It didn't work.
Coco, do you want to come on camera, or are you just gonna sit right in front of me? Come on up. Yeah.
Hmm.
Barely just in frame. We got a really good mouse.
Yay, more mice.
Where is it? That's not a mouse, that's a head. Okay, Coco is done.
That's not a mouse, that's a head.
Look, I'm a normal human being. Trust me.
Yeah, okay.
So we don't have time in the schedule at this point to recruit whoever we get. Yeah, it's okay. Well, I guess we actually might have time.
You and normal aren't words that I would put together.
Well, that's very accurate of you, but hurtful.
Is it though?
No.
That's what I thought.
But I can pretend it is.
You can, but you would just be lying to yourself.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And
Look,
others.
when these guys like do well in their streaming and like cheer themselves on, it's so adorable.
Stop getting attached to the ones you're about to just cut.
Look, you're so cute, Roshi. You're so cute when you're excited.
And you're just gonna cut him.
I know. I know.
It sounded like we were talking about Roxy getting injured again. But I know she has to go out, but
No. I know I've got to do what I've got to do, but it still makes me sad. That's part of the reason I really liked Esports Godfather was not having to drop people.
that's so fair. It was a lot more,
It also felt really bad when I got to a point where I felt like I was gonna have to drop people, and I'm like, no, I don't wanna. I've become very attached.
God.
So unfortunately, we did not get any team improvement here. General, you are not what I am looking for. At all. Super Rookie is what you really want to get.
For DM, I'm just sitting in spawn.
Wait, what's happening?
I got distracted by something. I went to check my Discord DMs and forgot that I was in the middle of
That makes sense.
like, oh, I'm just sitting in spawn, just vibing. Fine.
So to quickly like change the subject over to the AAW drama that happened. what actually happened that John Moxley is getting sued? Do you know what
Actually,
happened?
I think they're getting sued by a crew member. So maybe it was somebody that wasn't supposed to be involved in an angle, got accidentally involved in an angle.
That sounds the most accurate. And
Like
yes, whoever
a
is going to look at this
physicality
after the
angle.
fact and tell me that Rochin should be benched for Wild Turtle, you all right, but I'm sentimental, so go away.
Yeah, that's valid.
No ninja. And it's Ice Mage that counters Ghost. I flipped who countered what. Ice Mage like hard counters Ghost.
Makes sense.
However, they have picked Monk, Shield Bearer, Pyro. So I've not mentioned why Shield Bearer is good. Shield Bearer is good at countering AoE because she takes a percentage of the damage that people around her would take. So she is a super good frontline support for stuff like Fighter and Magic Knight. In this case, I think she's just going to be solo frontlining, which isn't ideal, really. But is what it is going to be. And that circle is where she would take damage for allies from. But yeah, currently probably overbuffed with the one with the priestess just because she's just not dying, and that her ultimate's a taunt. If you remember if anyone remembers OG Galio from League, it's OG Galio ultimate. I guess it's even his current ult. Yeah, it's not his current ultimate, it's his current League. His old ult. Priestess, I'm gonna have a problem with your attack speed if you keep making me do that. Me. Your character makes an annoying noise. Go away. Rochin, you did a very good job. Rochin likes when I'm supportive of him. I don't want to drop him. I don't have to be mean to him.
You need the players you can tough love.
Give me Ghost. Give me Ninja. And give me Shrine Maiden.
And line up.
Alright, this one is going to be a bloodbath.
What that's for my baby. If you couldn't tell by the fact that I hated every time you wore Godfather by destroying the necklace. Require death.
I will say the other downside to Ghost is Ghost does not have an ultimate. Ghost's ultimate is his infinite scaling.
I mean, that makes sense Because if you give that an ultimate, then it's just gonna be even more broken.
Correct. I think that character is ridiculously strong without having an actual ulti.
Yeah, I don't think it definitely doesn't need one.
But are we getting enough kills that I can actually get the sponsorship? Because that's so much money from the sponsorship. We're like just beyond halfway there. Do I have to start like forcing it to be 3 matches? I don't want to have to do that.
I thought just so you could get extra kills.
And the renewal
And
fees
are you going to
good.
remember to do that the next time you come back to this?
Yeah.
Which is just going to be tomorrow, but still.
Yeah. That said, I just realized that it is 10 o'clock. So I'm probably only going to play like 2 more matches. And then I'm going to call it. Tally, why are you
Right.
sad? Do you want me to be mean to you? Are you a masochist?
Probably. Just like the rest of your team. Fucking weirdos.
I'm gonna go with a little different setup here and see how it goes.
I'm going to go for the high throw again.
No healer. But Ghost could get very, very fed. Pop off, Ghost, pop off. The Ghost can serve as like this weird bruiser. As you can see there, basically got to infinitely killing and healing. Into a relatively quick spot. Our performance with Shield Bearer was top notch, wasn't it? You've liked when I have been mean to you, haven't you? Even a monkey could do that. Nope, okay, I don't know. Okay. Apparently, not this time. Apparently that was too mean. Saying that a monkey could accomplish what you have done was too mean. You bat and swordsman. I'm not dealing with Ghost. Don't. Do I pick a healer?
The little
The one that annoys me is the healer I picked. I've made a mistake.
the healer you pick most of the time.
Pride Man is my preferred healer. I just didn't. I just, for no reason, was like, no, we need a little bit just more straight healing. I could have just picked Shrine Maiden. 100%. There's gonna be no kills in this match. No. No. Sponsorship is going so bad.
I don't even know how much more time you have.
We got 4 kills, guys.
Maybe 5?
Oh, we got it. We got the 5. Yeah. We never died. That was good.
I feel like you're gonna have to force it to go to like 3 games just to get even close.
So we need 200 more kills.
And how long do you have?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and playoffs. So 8 rounds. There's going to be 17 matches minimum.
Doable, but
If we get the full assortment of matches, it'll be easier. But really, I just need to get more of the Ninja Ghost combo.
yeah.
There's a lot of people who are fans of Fantasy Sports in these stands.
Because they know the meta.
They know the meta. No Ice Mage, which means I'm saying no Ghost.
Probably a small move.
I'm just gonna go Shield Magic Knight though. What are you gonna do to counter it? You gonna try that? Okay. This probably will be a higher kill version of what we just did. Yeah, we're already getting more kills. We might actually have someone die this time. Yeah, people are dying this time.
2 people, 3 people.
The entire team has died once. Tally has unfortunately passed twice.
Almost doubled the amount of kills you got last game.
We have doubled it from that one match.
Now.
This is very much a game of you look down and something major has changed.
Yeah, I remember when it was 4 to 5. Now it's 14 to 7.
15 to 7, excuse you.
Okay, bite me.
I can't go Roximo, that's not fair. I think I pretty much carried the team in this match. Yeah, Tally, you did a really good job. First of all, look back on your mistake. I'm counting on your excellent performance in the next match. So you want me to be like uncaring. Tally wants me to be uncaring.
Just like her father. I mean, what?
Okay. Who do I want to ban here? I'm gonna ban Ice Mage myself. Give me Ghost. Give me ninja. Shrine Maiden? Maybe? Can you try Maiden? See how this goes. This could go really strangely. Oh,
Already getting
he
guilty.
barely didn't get the
died.
kill. Oh. Okay, they burned all ultimates. The ghost is starting to say, feed me.
Oh. So the ghost is just Ryback. Got it.
Yeah. And he's getting a lot of kills. Look at how many kills Cody's gotten in this match. They're just
Good
spawning
lord.
in and dying.
The assist by Tally. Good lord.
Tally actually carried that match probably, but Cody's son was just like nom 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 nom.
31 to 6.
Just, just a few kills.
That's ridiculous.
However, we got time for another match. This
Probably.
month's
These
results.
matches go by pretty quickly.
Rochin is still just kind of worse than Wild Turtle, but it's fine. An interview has been requested from Bamson Nature. Hello, Beth Jesus. I do get paid in Jesus bucks sometimes, so. Villainous Esports is on a winning streak
Got
these days.
paid by
What was that?
Bezos at one point.
He's working at Amazon for a bit?
Yeah,
I did not know
working
that.
one of the warehouses in Colorado.
Fair enough.
I actually kind of prefer that job over most of the ones I've had, to be honest.
I worked in a warehouse at a FedEx and hated it. So
I am a big fan of manual labor, funnily enough.
that's really ironic.
Yeah, it really is. But anyway,
Do you think you will advance to the finals? If my players maintain the skills, it will be worth trying. Tally would rather... Yeah, Tally would rather I didn't respond and just left with no comment. Okay, that's the same. This is the same newsletter from last time. It is, except it's from someone else this time instead of being from Jeff Works. It is from Mondar Pichai and the Daily Kukl. They're on a great run. They've been 4-1 in the last 5 matches, and they've been building themselves around Pyromancer. That's why I just got a pile of kills without even using Pyro.
they don't pay attention to that.
However, Ghost currently 100% win rate. Shrine Maiden currently 100% win rate. Shield Bearer 71% win rate. Priestess 66% win rate. Sniper doing really well. Berserker doing really well. Ice Mage doing really well. Magic Knight doing really well. Archer just straight up has not been picked on the patch. That's sad.
Poor Archer.
Just no one's even picking her. However, interestingly enough, of all like the people in like the top amount of picks, only 2 of them are above 50% win rate. The top out of the top 5, 2 of them are above 50% win rate.
Wild.
People are absolutely wild that they're not adjusting their drafts at all.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You ban Ice Mage, I'm banning Ghost 100% of the time. Well, I forget what this one does. Increases recovery rate. That's right. Okay, you want Shield Bearer. That's a little annoying, honestly. Do I pick full AoE here? And just hope to break
Yeah.
through?
Oh, that's your heal.
Can they get through Magic Knight and the Priestess? Or do I go Monk?
I feel like you probably your best bet for actually like progressing your challenge.
That's true. I need to remember that I'm not just trying to win right now.
Now you're trying to get through.
Them picking the Shield Maiden it's very annoying for that challenge. She is such a good tank. Who would have thought that Brown was good at his job?
Are good enough.
It's working out.
Not running away with it by any means. So I say that as you get like 3 kills.
The problem is that we're not really getting a huge lead in kills. To the point that I'm like, yeah, the challenge is going to be completed.
I think that 31 kill game kind of bought you some breathing room.
That is fair. High performance on match that was typed. We had our winning card revealed. AoE. Okay. No Ice Mage. You're not gonna ban Ghost, are you? Nope. Excellent. Picking low HP front line, too. Do I pick a Pyro here? Yeah. Just try and kill him. Yeah, just try and kill him.
It is being killed.
This is gonna be a bloodbath.
That's one.
But it's not a bloodbath. We're currently winning.
It's a bloodbath, but not in the way you want it to be.
I mean, it works out. It gives us another match if we don't win.
Yeah, that's true. just have to make sure you win the third match.
Even then, I'm truly not too concerned.
I mean, you're kind of having to lead.
I probably should have picked Shrine Maiden here as a healer. You probably would have won this had I picked Shrine Maiden. But that's a lot of kills. And we have numbered. Please assign me a champion with young people more. Mate, you were on Ninja. Who is any more proactive? Don't try and be in the spotlight all by yourself, mate. You were already on a proactive pick. Get out of here. Well, I think we win this one. I've said that before, and it got very poorly, but...
Yeah.
It is 3-0 right now.
Why did you keep it up?
No, Tally has fallen. Tally, no. Okay, that ultimate combo between Cody's son and Tally was demonic. Getting pulled out of the taunt to only have the option of re-entering the taunt repeatedly. So it was no 30-kill game, but...
So, getting double-digit kills is a good thing regardless.
Let's just let's quick as we get over here. You acquired the monk rope. Go and check it out in the management. Oh, okay, we're at the second half meta analysis report. I think this is what we will call it for this one. Going through the meta report. So far, Magic Knight has been being countered by Sniper. Shrine Maiden is actually acting as a counter to Berserker somehow. And also somehow Shield Bearer is countering Swordsman. Weird. Magic Knight and Shield Bearer have a 75% win rate together. Magic Knight Berserker have a 66% win rate together. And Warrior is still the most picked class. Marksman still the least picked. Support is increasing in pick rate. Assassins and Mage mostly stable. And then we'll quickly jump into the champion statistics. Highest win rates are, for the top 5, is going to be Shrine Maiden at 73, Shield Bearer at 68, Sniper 63, Priestess 62, Berserker and Ghost tied at 60%. And the highest pick and ban rate are Swordsman at 95, Fighter at 83, Magic Knight tied with at 83, Berserker 77.6, and Knight 73.5 for this patch. Throughout the season, Magic Knight and Berserker are the only two people that are in the top half of the pick ban rate with above 50% win rate, which is wild.
Seems to be a common thing where it's like only 2 out of 5 are winning on average.
God, poor Ninja.
Ooh.
Whole season, 24% win rate. And I'm probably an oddly high number of those wins that he has.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Monk plus 6 mastery. I remember actually using that one for an extended period because it felt very good. Ninja sucks. Yeah. Ninja sucks unless it's against me, and then it wins every time.
You get overconfident because you see Ninja and you're just like, ooh, boy.
Okay, we are actually going to completely without much of a problem, I imagine. The higher kill games that we've had, we are now only 140 kills away.
Oh, yeah.
20 kills and the amount of matches per game, really easy the amount of matches we have left.
Yeah. Especially if you can pull out another one of those, like, 31 kill games.
However, I'm going to call it here for tonight. We will be back tomorrow to play some more. And thank you for sitting here in chat, Damocos.
No, you're fine. I always enjoy getting to DS with you. Fun.
You lads don't do anything.
Even if I'm half distracted.
What were you saying, Damocos?
I said even if I'm half distracted half the time.
And thank you again for the gift subs, Cole. I really do appreciate it. You've been here for like 2 weeks and you've gifted 8 subs? Just absolutely wild.
Yeah.
Wild behavior. But appreciated behavior.
I don't even think I've gifted 8 subs the entire time I've been here. I think I'm at like 4.
You guys have a wonderful rest of the evening. We'll be back to the regular scheduled content next week. Farewell for now.
Y'all have a good one. Love y'all.